All right, let's go ahead and look at example 3. You are dealt one card from a standard 52 card deck. Find the probability of being dealt a king, a heart. But before you do that, let's go ahead and see how the deck of cards works. There are 52 cards in a deck, okay? And there are 4 suits. One is your heart, your spade, diamond, and your club. So you have 13 cards per suit. So you have 13 clubs, 13 hearts, 13 diamonds, 13, what did I forget? Spades. And you have your 4 aces, you have your kings, you have your queens, and you have your jacks. So please, please, please go ahead and have a picture of deck of cards in front of you so you can see what I'm talking about. So once you know and analyze your standard deck of playing cards, let's go ahead and see what they ask us for. They're asking for the probability of king. Okay, first things first, let me go ahead and minimize this one. Oops, yep, let me go ahead and minimize this one. I'm going to move this to the side here. And I'm going to take an eraser and never mind. I'm going to erase very slowly. This is going very fast. Okay, so they're asking me probability of king. So you know the probability of a king. I need to start with my sample space. In a deck of cards, how many cards do I have? I have 52 cards. So my sample space is 52. Once I know that, let me go ahead and see how many kings do I have in a deck of cards. When you see, you have 1, change the color of course, 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Do you see that? There are 4 kings in deck of cards. So 4 over 52. Remember, you always have to simplify your answer, which is 1 over 13. Now let's go ahead and see probability of getting a heart. I'm going to do a red heart just because I miss y'all. Again, you start with your sample space. In a deck of cards, how many cards do I have? 52. And now let's go ahead and see how many hearts do I have in a deck of cards. So I have, let me erase what I drew here. And let me count the number of hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 hearts here. 13 over 52. Always simplify your answer. 1 over 4. All right? Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next problem. Let me go ahead and bring this right here. A fair coin is tossed 2 times in succession. Find the probability of getting exactly 1 tail. So probability of getting exactly 1 tail. Remember, you always start with your sample space. So if you toss a coin, I can get head or tail for the first time. If I toss a coin again, I can get a head or a tail for the second time. So what are my possible options here? I can get a head and a head. I can get a head and a tail. I can get a tail and a head, or I can get a tail and a tail. Do you see that? Okay, very good, very good. So how many sample spaces do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So my sample space is 4. What are they asking me? Exactly 1 tail. So when they ask for exactly 1 tail, that is, I have 1 tail here, 1 tail here. So how many ways can I have 1 tail? 2. So the probability is 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. Always, always, always simplify your answer. All right.